fun, new. I don't think it's ever been done before on the channel. Terry knows how to do it, so Terry gave me the okay. We're gonna be making modeling chocolate today, and honestly, like, we have everything here for it. And whenever I get the opportunity to mess around here and they give me the a-okay, then I'm always having a little bit of fun. So, honestly, the base value, there's different ratios for everything in candy making, which makes it pretty universal. So right now with white chocolate, at least, I think it is different. The ratio switches, and I can give you the stuff that I'm working on, so you can probably pop it up on the screen next to me. If the ratios of dark chocolate and milk chocolate. White chocolate is a 4-to-1 ratio. So I have 32 ounces of white chocolate, so that means I need to get 8 ounces of corn syrup. And I'm thinking 8 ounces of corn syrup is probably about a cup, because like 8 fluid ounces is like a cup, I think.
Right, yeah.
But this is going to be interesting. So I thought, I already measured out the chocolate, because like that's boring, that's just on a scale, but I figured this might be fun for a camera.
We'll see how it works.
We'll see. I think I'm honestly just going to kind of, I don't know if a scoop into the cup is like good, or if I should just use the cup to like scoop it out itself or not, but
maybe what if you dip the cup in the cold water and then like dumped it out?
I think I'm just going to run it like this. Be a little messy maybe, but... And I also think in some circumstances people will use, because there's so many different types of corn syrups out there, and ours is pretty thick, like we use just genuine corn syrup. I wonder how much this weighs, but I also don't think it's going to be enough, so I'm going to put a little bit more. Like I used simple syrup, which is a lot thinner than this when I did it at home, but so I'm actually curious to try it with corn syrup.
Have you tried making this at home before?
I did, yeah, so that's why.
Did?
So, funny enough, I'm making a wedding cake for somebody.
Ooh, nice.
And they asked for little succulents on top, and
so you're trying to do it at home?
Yeah, so figured
why not try here?
I did it at home, so you guys can do it at home, so I'll teach you guys here how maybe we can get that done. Alright, so I know it was 1 ounce when it tarred out, so if this comes to 7 ounces, then we did good. It's pretty heavy. So I got that's, if anything, happy that I need to take some out, because I think that'll be a little bit easier. Wow,
we're wrong.
I was so conservative right there. I was trying to be good, because I don't want to have to put more in. So like, I guess I'd rather do it like just
a million times rather than.
Also, I think maybe it's good to kind of err on the side that a lot of this stuff is probably going to get stuck in here. So maybe I should probably just put a little extra in. I might just leave it at here.
Honestly, yeah, because
I'm going to leave it at here, and then, because also I do know from what I heard in my searchings of looking how to do this stuff, that if you want the modeling chocolate to be a little bit firmer, you just put more chocolate in, and if you want it to be looser, you put more corn syrup in. I'm opting into doing the microwave method so I can teach you guys, because it is very easy to burn white chocolate. So it is going to be 20-second increments. Probably about 30, like 20-30 second increments, but genuinely do not push it, because it burns very quickly, and it turns into this really gross like tan color and smells really bad, and then it just goes into a black color. So even if it doesn't look like anything has happened,
trust me,
I'm still going to get my little spatula that's over here. Just toss it around. Just move the things. They haven't really changed much at all, but for some weird reason, it all goes bad very quickly with this stuff. So
maybe the bottom usually. Yeah. Does it matter? Like, do certain places burn only, or
the edges definitely? I think probably burn first. Like you can see it around the walls, because I think the glass gets a little hot too. Just whatever you're heating it up in.
That's true.
It's just super sensitive. This is like the only thing here where I've actually like burned it unintentionally. Learn from your lessons, and I've never done it since. And you play your cards right, and nothing really goes bad. So it's just very tedious to kind of just feeling it. They are starting to kind of get a little stickier to each other.
Yeah.
And there's a fair amount in here. I don't know if you guys would actually do it, because you guys scaling this down at home could do like, what would it be? It would be 16 ounces of white chocolate and 4 ounces of corn syrup is like a smaller batch.
Yeah,
pretty
and then,
doable at
but
home.
still, even if the white chocolate is like a smaller portion, still do the 20 to 30-second increments, and then
Yes.
toss it over.
Stirring constantly, keeping your eye on it. Like white chocolate is not something that you can walk away from.
Is it the same with like dark chocolate and milk chocolate?
For some weird reason, not as much. You can see it's starting to grab onto the walls a little bit more. The physical glass itself is pretty warm too. It's all getting there. And then you just want to get this to a point where it's like super silky smooth. It is kind of a time-consuming process, but if you rush it, you burn it. So
Yeah,
roll
don't
and
rush
slow.
it.
Don't rush.
Don't rush it.
Nope. Fully melted, no clumps of chocolate or anything in there.
No burns.
It's about 3 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Kinda back and forth, not the worst thing. You're gonna want to lay yourself out some cling wrap because you're gonna want to put this in here. I'm gonna do 2 sections because we got a fair amount of it here. I think I'd be better at doing this. People are gonna say stuff in the comments.
Steve's laughing at you.
I hate doing that.
He knows the pain. I like the ones where you have that little thing that you can like.
Yeah,
across
the little
it.
slide apart.
The
Yeah, that
blade
one's
might
nice.
be on the top of it, or it might be on the. Is it on the bottom?
It's right
Oh,
here.
is it?
Yeah, it's
Steve's like, I didn't even know that. I've been ripping it with my hands.
He's like, I just bite it off. Alright, so basically the thing is you're going to grab this corn syrup, you're going to pour it directly in, and then you just kind of fold it into itself. You don't want to overwork it because then like the oil and everything starts to separate and it looks actually kind of nasty, but
Just go for it, I guess.
a big old go for it. I did say that I don't necessarily want to get all of it, so I think I'm going to be good on just that. And so you just go in and you just fold
Does it add a different taste when you do it, like when you add this stuff in?
It definitely gives it a, it's a little bit like, it just adds a different texture. You can see it already starting to like putty itself up a little bit. So this is where you don't want to like overwork it, but you do want to get it fully combined.
Oh, it is almost turning into like a dough.
Yep. Just wait until you can get this stuff into your hands. It's one of the coolest things ever.
Do you have any ideas on what you plan to make?
I kind of want to do some research still, but I have some sort of an idea. So at this point, right when it's like this, you don't want to overwork it or you will start to split it off. So literally right from here, just get as much of it off of here as you can, right onto your cling wrap.
Wow, that is so cool.
So then you just kind of go in with this to shape it up a little bit.
It's like you're making pizza dough.
Yeah, it feels like pizza dough too. It's weird.
Sarah, have you ever done this before?
Nope.
Have you seen your dad do it or your mom?
Nope.
Just kind of tuck the edges in.
Now I got a loaf of bread.
Flop it over, and then that literally, you just let that cool at room temperature, and once it's hardened, it's ready to play with.
How long do you usually have to let it sit for people at home?
I would say, when I did it at home, I kind of just went off and did some other stuff. Like I think I did laundry while it was happening, and then I came back, and it was hard by the time I was like done with
so
my other
maybe-
things. So I'll
maybe
give it like an hour, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Keep
So not
checking
too
up
bad.
on it, but like, yeah, no, right here, bang. Starts to
Wow.
harden up, and then it's really cool too, because like throughout the process, sometimes it can kind of separate and all that. Little bits in the microwave and just kneading it back, it
Right.
literally just automatically, it's like perfect modeling chocolate again.
Wow.
It's
That's
really cool
crazy.
stuff. I know. That's why I wanted to show you guys.
Wow.
This is an idea that's ever growing today so far. So we need to do some dark chocolate modeling chocolate now too. We're gonna do the whole thing with melting it in the microwave again, but we also have a massive vat of melted chocolate right here. So for our convenience sake,
Yeah,
I'm
and
just gonna grab chocolate from here.
yeah, we know you can't do this part at home, but
Also,
the same rules
this is
apply
gonna be
for-
stressful for me because I need to just try and get 16 ounces out of this, and
Yeah.
it pours chocolate out pretty fast. So let me try. So if I remember correctly, when I had the white chocolate there, it probably filled it up to about like halfway or like right about like
Right.
there. So if I want like half of that, I only really think I'm gonna want chocolate up to about like right there. So
That's probably gonna be like a open and close.
that might be right. It's easier to take this, or it's easier to get more out of this than it is to
Put it back.
take stuff out.
Right. And then what's the dark chocolate ratio?
The dark chocolate ratio is a 2 to 1.
2 to
So-
1.
We're gonna need another 8 ounces, but
Let's see if we can get it first try.
okay. So I remember. Yeah, I did this before, so theoretically I should be able to do this again.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. That's not enough, but that's all right. Okay. This is a slow
Okay,
process.
we're off to-
Honestly, simple syrup much easier in this process because it's in like a small container, not in a 60-pound bucket of it. So that might be
Perfect.
Yeah, we're gonna run with it. Let's see.
What do you think? What do you think? Do you think it's gonna be the correct amount?
I think Cooper knows what he's doing, yeah.
All right.
Validation. I feel so good. Oh my god. All right, so this weighs 1 ounce, so I know I don't have to tar it.
Is that good? 7? Nice.
I'm about it. I like all kinds of mediums. That's why candy's fun, because I feel like candy's just another art medium. Alright, so bang, straight in, same deal. I think the warm chocolate does kind of melt the corn syrup a little bit, because this is pretty thick, but there's like no problems once it's in. And then yeah, it's just a little fold in. Get it all incorporated.
It's just cool how all of a sudden it just slowly starts to become like a...
It seizes up.
Yeah, it's kind of like me and my niece used to make like slime together.
It is similar to that. It has the same kind of like weird chemical reaction that doesn't really make much sense when you're a kid, but like science is pretty cool.
Science
So yeah,
is cool.
bang, just like that. I would say that's pretty much good. All the chocolate on the bottom still. Good.
So how do you know? Because you said that it is kind of time sensitive. You don't want to over mix it.
Yeah, so once it gets to a point where it does kind of feel like the way they're saying it's like pizza dough, it does kind of feel like pizza dough. It's like when you're gonna move it over. If I try to overwork this right now, from what the videos have shown me, it basically just gets to a point where like the cocoa butter separates from everything, and you get like this water mixed from the corn syrup and then the cocoa butter and chocolate mix, and it all kind of just goes a little
Just
bad.
goes down.
Yeah.
Huh.
So then this is obviously darker. Got a little chocolate on my hands, ain't no problem.
And then
Then
boom.
set it out to rest next to the other one, and we got 2 different colors of modeling chocolate right off the bat. And then this, I'm planning on putting food dye into it so that we can have even more fun with it.
Yeah, we haven't leaked what figure we're doing yet, but
Chocolate fingers haven't leaked nothing. Sometimes fast. We've been getting my work done. I have all my caramel cut for the day, and these have just been sitting here. So got our dark chocolate, our white chocolate. I do want to color white chocolate, and we do have some of an idea, way more so than we did earlier on in the video of what we're gonna try and make with this.
I'm excited.
I don't know. I'll just say it now. We're gonna try and do like a little cat body, which is why we ended up making this, so that we can make the cat out of this, and then I'm gonna try and make a pumpkin out of this head, so that we can have a cat body and like a pumpkin head. Super fun. So I'm gonna go with trying to get some food coloring in here. So
How's it molding?
it's pretty much got to just kneaded back into itself because it's gotten a little like congealed around the outside of like the chocolate. that
Yeah,
needs
the
to
edges
get-
are probably going to be a little bit more hard than the inside will be.
It's a little bit crumblier than when I had it at home, and I'm not too sure if that has to do with like the corn syrup that I used, because the simple syrup was a little bit more like runny to begin with.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, is if you liked it better with the stuff that you did at home or stuff here?
So far, I think I've had better success with it at home using simple syrup than using just our corn syrup. So, good thing to keep in mind.
Right. And the simple syrup is something that you can buy at the grocery store. Like you probably did, right?
Oh yeah, right off the grocery store aisle, like nothing. Alright, so we got dark chocolate here, kind of messing around with the white chocolate. So obviously a little trial and error, and that's what's fun about today.
Because this is the first time you done with you did it with the simple syrup.
I did simple syrup instead of corn syrup, and you can find like light corn syrup. I'm pretty sure is what I use. So it's like very viscous. It's not nearly as thick as the corn syrup that we have here, and I think that is probably what ended up making this kind of turn into like that crumbly mess. So like it kind of holds itself, and with a little bit of kneading it does. Like I probably could maybe try and do something with that, but you can see kind of just like the texture of it. It's not ideal.
And this one.
But this one definitely kind of holds its shape a little bit more, and when you pull it apart it still has that, but it's not crumbling nearly as much. So I think we're gonna probably just try and run something with this.
Yeah.
And make maybe I thought like a little mushroom or something could be fun, because I like to make mushrooms. But
we could still do one of the that black cat for like a Halloween theme thing.
I could try and do a little black cat, try and do something, but this definitely seems like something a little bit more workable. So precisely.
Karen?
Karen?
She's spying.
Does it look good?
It actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can take a bite of this.
Surprisingly yummy.
You're gonna take a bite?
You wanna eat it?
Take a bite.
No.
Just take a bite. I'll do it with you.
She thinks you're poisoned.
It doesn't look like a pumpkin.
It's not
yet.
a pumpkin.
Not quite yet.
Do you want the reference picture?
I'm just gonna go off of something that I have in my head.
I'm thinking of like the Halloween black cat, the one where it kind of has like an arched back.
Yeah.
But that one's gonna be pretty hard.
Like you want him like arched over, like hissing, like almost. Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna do him sitting.
And then the tail coming up in the back.
Maybe, but maybe just sitting next to him.
This one's definitely easier to be molded.
Yeah, it's got some give to it for sure. Straight up chicken thigh leg on it.
Chicken thigh.
See, I think normally we could probably get this to be a lot better if I remembered to bring in
some tools.
My tools that I was using.
You want a toothpick or something? Toothpicks could be a work.
Honestly, I'm gonna get a little sucker stick of ours because I think that will be just fine. Granted, cats could also loaf. I could have him like with his 2 feet like tucked in.
Want to do. Can you do like a cartoon style, like head on the cat? You know what I'm talking about? Like just like a bulky,
big head,
like big cheeks. You know what I'm talking about? Like a cartoon style cat.
See if it would support it. Maybe I have to stick a sucker stick through here so that it has some support to like keep the head up.
That's a good idea.
Always thinking. A lot of this is just kind of going off of the fly, but that's fun. Trying to get it somewhat symmetrical. That way I looked on the other side. It doesn't have to be like perfect, I don't think, but it will all get kind of fixed up regularly at the end when I'm...
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like trust the process. It's kind of like haircuts, you know, like... Or like, no, makeup is what I was thinking of, makeup.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning...
You look a little crazy.
Yeah, you look crazy.
Let's see if this works.
At the end, it always turns out a little better than what it started with.
Not fantastic, but I guess not too bad. Looks like a chicken thigh.
No, but I think like once the paws in the front get added in, it's gonna look so good.
It'll start to maybe make a little more sense.
And if the tail can be supported, like the little curly tail at the end, that would be so nice.
That's cute.
It is funny because that's how like I've seen a lot of. I don't have any cats.
It could be a seal.
Seal?
Seal.
Cooper said chicken earlier.
Yeah, like just a chicken, like the chicken press.
Oh, okay, it's coming together now. It's like that one video that we watched for a reaction video when they did the hard candy.
They make me look bad though. Don't play that after this one. Take this with a grain of salt and love me for who I am, because this is just what it is.
This is just what it is.
We're just having fun here.
That's so funny. Like,
there are definitely people
fish.
that are so much better at this than I am, but like we're just trying to have fun here.
It's so cute. You wouldn't want to see my cat.
I think everybody needs to do a cat now, just so I feel
not
better
a cat,
about
but I
myself.
can. Maybe I can try to do something. Oh, I'm loving this so much. In the beginning, I had lower expectations than how cute this is already coming out.
I go, oh, he's making a little chicken.
My girlfriend's gonna be mad. She'd be like, "You didn't bring it home for me." She's like, "No."
No, I think you can. Maybe.
I think this might go to a lucky viewer or something. I don't know. Maybe a local though, because how are we shipping this?
Right, yeah.
All right. You want big cartoony head?
Because I kind of want like the, you know, like the cheeks, the big cheeks with like how it kind of goes, you know, how I'm
Yeah.
getting it. It's almost like a top like this, and then like the cheeks come out, and then it goes down, and then the cheeks come back out.
Do that drawing again for me. It looked like the Disney Channel thing.
Yeah, kinda. So it's like the top of the head is like just like a, you know, just like that, and the cheeks come out and around like that, and then it goes down, and the cheeks come out on that side, and they all meet together. Kinda.
Yeah, I think I get what you mean. He needs to have like big eyes. I think it's actually easier without gloves, but I feel like you guys might get mad at me.
Yeah.
So here I
Gloves
am.
it is.
Here I am. This looks terrifying until you get eyeballs in. For everything that I've been like sculpting with, it's just like you go and try and create like depth by actually having like eye sockets in your piece so that you can put pieces over it, but like as of right now, that's a little terrifying looking.
Or even something like this.
That's basically what I'm going for. It's gonna be closer to that, I'm sure.
This is what the cat I was thinking of in my head. And honestly, it's pretty much there. It's without the head. And then the eyes are just going to be set in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll out some balls, place them in there. I'm just trying to get the ears first so that I got like something to go off of.
Kind of looks like Yoda.
These cats do look like Yoda.
Look at baby Yoda. Is he going to have colored eyes?
Yeah, so I'm going white, obviously, for just the pupil, or not the pupil, what is that called? The
Eyeball.
eyeball.
Yeah.
Yep.
And look at the cats on Cooper's apron.
Oh my god, it's like I have them for inspiration. Okay, so then another eye in, and then I'm gonna go for do a little bit of this, and they got like slit eyes, don't they?
Oh.
Goofy cat. I mean,
Did you do this at home?
I haven't actually made anything with it, but I made the modeling chocolate itself, and like I'm gonna try and make succulents. That's my plan, which I think will
Nice.
probably be pretty fun when I get a chance to be at home. And
Yeah. When do you plan on doing that? Sometime this week?
yeah,
Yeah.
wedding is coming up, so I get to it.
Now what are you making now?
These are eyelids because it's weird to have animals with no eyelids. Now he looks like he's fed up with your business. Just automatically, it's crazy how much eyebrows. Should he just be winking? Because I don't want to do a whole mouth. He's just going to get a little green or orange nose, whatever color this is. Definitely not green.
Definitely not green. Oh.
He's soft enough on top right now to just shove this in here, but the stuff on the bottom is kind of hardened up already, so.
Oh, look at the cute little, it's like a lollipop. You might have to cut that stick. It might be too long. Oh, no.
Whoa!
Is that cool or what?
I love it. I love it. Looks real.
Oh my, I love the cat. Oh yeah, now you
Did
got
model
little
it after
paws.
your cat?
Yeah. I don't actually have a black cat, so no, I didn't model it after my cat, but I did model it after a cat.
What's up?
Come here and look at the cat.
It's already done? Oh my god. That is really cute.
Isn't it cute?
You're an artiste.
Oh, the artiste. Thank you.
You are, isn't he?
It is cute.
I think it's adorable. That is so cute. I don't know. We're gonna ask Terry what we can do with it.
He needs,
That is-
Eat it.
he needs a
You
top
can.
hat.
It's corn syrup and
You're gonna do a
chocolate.
top hat?
Where's the whiskers?
Feel bad to eat it.
It's a baby though.
Babies don't have whiskers? Not this one.
Now you're making what?
Top hat.
How could you eat that?
What do you mean how can you eat? It's just melted chocolate and take a small little bite. Take one of these bites.
No.
Just grab that
It's like
piece.
a brownie.
Then grab a piece.
Oh.
What if I do it with you?
No, did you bite into that?
No, but I will. It's just.
It's literally, it's chocolate and corn syrup. It's pretty tasty by itself.
Ready? Ooh, yeah.
Chewy.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Honestly, it's kind of like a brownie.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a brownie.
Kind of tastes like a brownie.
Oh, it's
like
vegan
a
dark
brownie.
chocolate.
Yeah, he used the
It's
vegan
like a
dark chocolate.
brownie.
Oh, okay.
It tastes just like a brownie.
It does taste exactly like a brownie. It's crazy. At first, maybe not, but then like you get, I think it's good. No. Yeah, I liked it.
Ears and eyes.
Now, what are you doing over here?
Making a top hat.
Oh, the white top
A white top hat. Like he's a sheriff or something.
Oh, that is so cute.
Now he's good. Now I'm happy.
You know what you're doing?
Look at the little top hat.
Is that neck gonna hold its head up?
There's a
Look at
stick
the
in the
neck
middle.
on it.
There's a stick in the middle.
Oh.
Good
That was
job,
fun.
Cooper.
Thanks, guys.
That was amazing.
I have to go and rub stuff now. Do
Okay.
my actual job, I
Yeah.
guess. But see you guys soon.
Thank you, Cooper. You did a good job,
He does
Steve.
great work, yeah.
No, look at it.
It's the cutest clay cat I've ever seen.
And it's edible. Did you guys try any of the...
Did not.
It's vegan, too. It's vegan dark chocolate.
Why didn't you say so?
It tastes like a brownie.
Brownies are good.
Brownies are really
Terry
good.
liked brownies.
You should try it. Elise.
Yes.
They're
okay.
really good.
I will. Since you're insisting, I don't
I am
want to
insisting.
insult you.
Yeah, it is really good. I didn't think it would taste like... I was kind of shocked when I tried it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had something like this before?
Yeah, I made this chocolate clay like 30-something years ago. I mean, it was before we
really?
had kids, yeah. Oh dear, what have I
Uh-oh.
done?
The hat fell off.
Okay, maybe it's because he's coming inside. Well, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you could use melted chocolate to glue something like that on there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess
Yeah.
we didn't think about that. To
Yeah.
keep the head on, we used a stick.
And I haven't had any chocolate today either, so that's good.
There you go. Get the sugar.
Gotta keep my strength up.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
So-
awesome.
So what do you think? I know shipping-wise with this would be a disaster. They would just get
Yeah.
probably a
It'd be
bundle
a
of...
broken cat.
Yeah.
We used to have this thing, was like called a candy bar club.
Okay.
We kind of still have it. Customers come in and they put their name in. They would put their name in for a prize, and then they would be added to an email list. And
Okay.
the email list, that we still have the email list. They would get a free candy bar once a month with a $15 purchase. But we also had a drawing for a prize. We kind of got away from that during the pandemic. Don't do that so much anymore. But I could bring that back out. We could do a drawing for the kitty
Ooh.
and have it they could win it like say mid-October so that they could have it for Halloween
Right.
and display it.
And how long do these stay kind of like fresh to eat?
Beats me.
Cool.
No idea. Yes,
I know.
We're gonna glue it on.
So
Yeah.
if anything, it could just be a figurine that you keep
Yeah.
for...
Well,
how long?
another way you could get the hat on is you could just put a lollipop stick it.
Well, we
through
already
the-
have a lollipop stick on his head.
Oh, okay.
So they might-
Toothpick even.
It didn't. It must not have stuck because it's only a little indentation.
Yeah, well, you can see it popping through the top of his head a
Yeah, I can
tiny
see the
little bit.
indentation here.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking melted chocolate.
Yeah.
This would be fun.
So we'll do that. So how do people get to do that? You have to be local then?
Yeah, because this won't ship.
Yeah.
There's no way it's going to ship. It'd be just
Yeah.
like a big mess.
Yeah.
It's so delicate.
So any of our local people come in, they have to...
I'll make a little drawing box by the cash register. You just put your name in there,
Okay.
and then I'll do a drawing. Like I said, mid-October, probably around the 15th of October, whatever day that falls on.
Right.
That way, whoever wins the kitty,
And we get to do the drawing. We'll post it on
Yeah.
Instagram or something.
some gram or Facebook or
Facegram.
or FaceTube.
Yeah.
One of those.
Yeah.
InstaSnap.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I could keep going. I just made that one up. Yeah, that'll be fun. Instamart. I'm going to the. I gotta go to the Instamart. Instamarts, Kara. It's plural. Everybody knows that.
Duh.
My bad.
It's okay.
Feel foolish.
That's good. What I was going to say is, if somebody's is going to do this as a craft project, they could make little pilgrims at Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, Christmas. Thanksgiving. Well, you could make them at Christmas. Nobody's going to stop you.
Yeah. You
But
can do whatever you want.
or little
but-
turkeys for Thanksgiving. But
Yeah,
I think the hat's
there's
making
plenty.
me think of pilgrims.
That's
That's
yeah,
like that's
that's,
a pilgrim hat.
It's a sheriff.
that's what Karen said.
Sheriff?
No, Pilgrim.
Okay. Karen and I think alike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooper was going for sheriff though.
He was.
Sheriff?
Sheriff
Sheriff.
Cat.
Sheriff Cat?
Cat sheriff, yeah.
Where's his badge?
Right.
You don't
Show
make
me
you
your
do
badge.
He's
Deputize
He's
a,
working his way
a
up.
cat without
No.
a badge. Who
Right.
does that?
You can't do that. You need a. What's the pun on a cat badge? A cabbage.
Catastrophe? I don't know.
Cabbage.
Cabbage. Okay.
Cabbage.
Yeah. Okay, you came up with that pretty well. Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay, so
So
you
I guess
heard it
you
here.
just gave me another task, didn't you?
Sorry,
Yeah.
but people want the cat.
I gotta start dodging you better.
Yeah, I know. Next
I guess
time I
that,
come in,
that
just
our
tell me to go
offices
away.
are right close together. That makes it hard to
Yeah.
avoid you. But
Sorry.
Hey, thanks for the sample.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, I'll see you later. I can
Bye.
get back to work.
All right, have fun. Run away.
You too.
She even listened.
That's good.
Wow.